Transfer news here today, and it's all about Amadou Onana of Everton, heavily linked with a move to Arsenal. A journalist, Sasha Tefalori, is saying, and he seems to specialise on players from Belgium, and of course, Amadou Onana is from Belgium. He's saying that talks are currently intensifying and ongoing between Everton and Arsenal for Amadou Onana. The Belgian midfielder, who has always put his priority to stay in the Premier League, is keen on a move. Things could develop quickly. It's been reported all over social media at the moment about Amadou Onana. We know that he's been linked with a move to Arsenal since the start of this transfer window. And following the defeat yesterday against Liverpool, I think a lot of Arsenal fans would like to hear some positive transfer news. Not the striker that we're all looking for, but Cecil, a link with Amadou Onana, of course, a defensive midfielder who plays for Everton. Good player, strong, tall, rangy. Funny enough, a player that Arsenal were trying to, they were looking at signing before he went to Everton, passed up on him. Now it's looking like if they are going to get him, they're talking around about £50 million. What do you think?
It's a lot of money, but he is a good player, Rob. I liked Amadou Onana. I remember we lost Everton 1-0 and he bossed that midfield. The only thing with me, I think he is a bit inconsistent, but physical, good on the ball, drives it well, can break up play. For me as well, I understand them looking at a defensive midfielder at Arsenal. I spoke about this before about Thomas Partey's injury record. It's ridiculous. And I always have to be consistent with myself. Being available is best ability. Availability is best ability, and Thomas Partey hasn't been available. And I feel like this signing, listen, it's not Thomas Partey level quality, but I don't think it's too far off, especially when you've got Declan Rice in there. And I do like this link. I mean, the last Belgian midfielder we had was Lokonga that they were looking at, and that didn't really work out. And I want to highlight that because that was one of Mikel Arteta's decisions and choices. But I feel like this one can fit. I think it would fit into Arsenal well. It's like you mentioned, though, it's not the striker that everyone's fantasising over. I don't think we are going to get a striker in this window. You're Mr. Transfer Daily. I'm sure you're going to be doing many videos on links to strikers, but this one seems, of all the ones I've heard, this one for some reason seems more realistic.